What up, YouTube? Tim is here. Since this month, I'm doing my reviews for past October films, and since both Matt Damon and Ridley Scott has a film coming out this month, of course, Matt Damon has The Last Duel coming out, which is of course also directed by Ridley Scott. That's not the first time they had a movie open up in the month of October. The last time they had a movie, the movie that they did a movie together that opened up the month of October was back in 2015 with The Martian. Now, The Martian is actually based on a best-selling book. Um, it was, of course, starred the likes of Matt Damon. You had Jessica Chastain and halfway. You had loads of really cool cast members in this film. Of from pretty much from the likes of Jeff Downs, Schumacher Pena, Kate Marr, Sean Bean, loads of really cool cast members, and it's a really terrific film. I mean, here you got Mark Watney, who's this astronaut who blasts off from the planet of Mars, and he ends up. It's where like these astronauts ends up leaving behind Mark Watney, played by Matt Damon, who is presumed dead after this fierce storm, and with only amount of supplies, you know, uh, the folks at NASA and team of scientists decide to go out of space to retrieve them. I mean, yeah, the film of course actually takes place in 2035, believe it or not. So yeah, it's a long one. Here you got Jessica Chastain who plays Melissa Lewis, who's like the geologist and the Ossis the third mission commander. You even had a Kristen Wiig. I thought it was pretty cool in this. She was at Edge if I was in this movie. I mean, this film definitely is terrific. No, like I said, it is also based on a book by Andy Goddard, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, it was also scripted by Drew Goddard, the director behind Cabin in the Woods. So there's that too. But anyway, yeah, the film does have humor, but believe it or not, I'm not even joking. This movie literally won the. Yeah, I believe it actually won. Not even got nominated. It literally won the Golden Globe for best comedy. How did this? How does this even get nominated for best comedy? Is beyond me. I mean, there was some humor in it. Like Mike Pena had some fun humor, and all. I mean, Kristen Wiig has some. I mean, just because a comedian like Kristen Wiig is in the film does not mean make it an actual comedy. Okay. I mean, this has some humor, but it wasn't much of a comedy at all. So I've always wrapped my mind as how the heck they even think this thing is a comedy. But yeah, that aside, it's still a really good film. Great performances by Matt Damon, by Jessica Chastain. Of course, Chastain and Damon were both in Interstellar like a year prior, so they're no stranger when it came to these space adventure movies. I mean, Matt Damon really has a habit of where people had to go and rescue him. By the way, yeah, he literally has a habit of being in films where he actually get rescued. Yes, same with Private Ryan, The Martian. You get my drift. Even Interstellar. I mean, yeah, never travel with both Matt Damon or Tom Hanks. By the way, but that aside, yeah, the effects of this thing was really cool. Now Ridley Scott. By the way, there was like a time where I thought Ridley Scott sort of fairway. Like some of the films he done before The Martian, such as The Counselor, that Gods in Egypt film with Christian Bale, those movies were straight up terrible. So I'm like, oh man, is Ridley Scott really fanging out at doing these horrible, horrendous films nowadays? But he came back with The Martian, and The Martian is ever since The Martian, he has been doing better films lately. Besides The Martian, he also did Alien Covenant, which I didn't mind. He also did a good job with that All in the Money in the World film, which was pretty good too. So he is slowly making a pretty good stride and making a bit of a cool comeback here. So yeah, The Martian is such really good. I still never know why it's called The Martian. I mean, there's literally no Martians in it. I mean, they probably could call it something else. I don't know. I guess that's maybe the name of the book. I never read the book, so I can't really comment on that. But yeah, I still never understood why they actually called this thing The Martian. Like there was no Martians or nothing in that. But it's still a good film, nonetheless. I mean, it has really great performances. I mean, Jeff Downs was also great. I mean, I remember watching this thing in theaters. I was blew away how great the film was. I was blew away how great the visuals was. It was a stunning movie. Really makes you felt like you were actually in outer space, you know. And yeah, it's a terrific film if you guys never seen it. I mean, if you guys have never really seen The Martian, and I was not sure we could find it nowadays. You can find it on Prime Video, Apple TV. Uh, let's see, you can actually find it on Hulu because it is technically a Disney product, and Hulu, But that aside, if you guys have not seen The Martian, give it a go. You might enjoy it, or you might not enjoy it. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever watched The Martian? If so, what you know? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Himu signing.